What is good, my Vire gamers? It is VG Infection here, and today we are playing some Age of Empires on the Xbox. I had a really good 3v3 match on one of the new maps. I'm also playing the new French variant civ, Jeanne d'Arc, or whatever it's called. So yeah, I just figured I'd make a quick video. It was a pretty entertaining match. There was a lot of cool things I'd like to point out and just provide some commentary over the gameplay. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Do be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. But let's get right in this video. Alright, so we're kind of, like I said, this is not me playing live. This is just me going through into the spectator mode. You can watch your matches if you guys didn't know that. Really cool feature. You can learn a lot from doing this, both from yourself and watching other players play. But yeah, so this is me starting off here, guys. I'm going to probably skip through a lot of this beginning phase stuff. Unless you guys are interested in that, you can let me know in the comments for, like, you know, videos later down the road or whatnot. But yeah, I'm probably going to skip past a lot of this, just to, you know, get to the interesting stuff in the video, so that way we can just get the ball rolling on this. Alright, so as you guys can see, I went with the School of Cavalry, and I like to play aggression, so I'm going to stay this entire match, I'm going to stay on 1 TC. And I know the meta in the game right now is to be 2 TC, 3 TC, and whatnot, but I'm going to show you that hyper-aggressive with 1 TC can play in your favor in a lot of these matches. So right now I'm trying to level up my hero, which is Jeanne d'Arc, the name of the civ. It's based off of her. And I like to go when I upgrade her, I like to go with the longsword, the champion route, for her AoE ability. I think it's really, really clutch. It's a great counter because they're going to see my Royal Knights and they're going to go Spearmen. That's the best way to counter them, is Spearmen and Archers. So she provides a nice counter to that. As you can see, I get a nice woodline hit here. I pop her AoE ability, get some nice damage done there. And the key is you want to keep your units alive. You don't want to just full in on these aggressions, these early game aggressions, and lose units. You want to do your best to do as much damage as you can without losing units. As you can see there, my AoE just absolutely wrecked all of those villagers' health. And I also got my teammate here. My teammates in this match were actually really good. This Scion, or Teal, was also Jeanne d'Arc. And he was playing her very well, the civ very well. Playing hyper aggressive, which is how you have to play her. If you're going to play this civ, you need to play aggressive, because you got to get her leveled up. That's where the strength is in your military with this civ, is getting her leveled up and utilizing her abilities. So what you're going to see now is Blue actually tries, Blue and Pink. So Pink tries walling off my teammate, which is actually a really, really good play. Really clever. I like that play call by him. Pink also tries to wall himself in here, but I do snuff it out with my 2 more Royal Knights that I'm sending up. And I believe, yeah, Purple does get this wall off to basically block Yellow off from even moving into the middle. And what Dark Blue was trying to do was put a wall straight through the middle of the map. Now, had they got this off successfully, this match would not be looking good for me and my teammates. If this wall was finished and Purple was able to wall him in, me in, and my other teammate in, we would have been in really big trouble, and we probably would have lost this match right here. But because we were playing hyper aggressive, we had units at our disposal running around the map, being able to snuff these out. And luck would have it that we were able to pretty much snuff out and stop almost all these advances to build these defenses in the early game. And I feel like this is the way you would want to normally play on this map. Definitely focus getting majority map control right in the early game, because the more map control you get, the better. Especially these relics. All these relics out here, if you can control the map and get these relics, you're going to be in for big, big buff to your civilization as far as economy goes, because there's no central trade on this map. So there's not really any good trade, because trade has to go through the middle of the map to get to your other teammates. So trading is really hard. As you're going to see here, Blue's going to send another wave of villagers, which he is going to lose. Had these villagers these attempts that he's making worked and he got this wall up, that would have been huge. But like I said, this aggression that we're playing right now in the early game is playing in our favor big time. Because Blue has no army here. He's losing villagers, which is hurting him a lot because he's using a lot of villagers to try and get this wall finished. Purple is basically the only one, because Pink is not building military either right now, because we've been heavily aggressing him and keeping him down bad with just sniping some of his villagers and things like that. So really, Purple is the only one that's pushing these advances that we're making right now as far as aggression goes. And you're going to see right here, he makes a really good push. Definitely the right call with the Spearmen to counter the Royal Knights. Or, yeah, the Royal Knights. But as you're going to see here, I was able to kind of catch him off guard. And also, he plays his hero really well here, and he uses their AoE to get a lot of damage dealt to them. And then I come in here and pretty much clean this up. I've got the archers here to back up my Royal Knights because I knew they'd be going Spearmen to counter them. And their direct counter for Spearmen is obviously archers. But yeah, as you can see, this Civ is just very strong in the early game. As far as just playing hyper aggressive, that's kind of the way you have to play him, because the more kills you're getting with this hero, you can see your XP bar on the left there. It says 343, 344 out of 500. That's when she can upgrade again. And you want to upgrade her as fast as possible because her upgrades are huge. So you can see we've pretty much snuffed out their pushes and their advancements here. We've stopped the wall, which was huge. That was really big that we got the wall stopped there. We still have denied Pink walling off his area, his little territory. So we're still able to push in there if we need to. Purple has effectively still kept Yellow from pushing out and helping us. But that's going to change here soon. As you can see, he's queuing up the battering rams, getting ready to bash through that wall. So right now, I would say the game's pretty even. Purple did try walling me off here, as you can see. I did have archers there to shoot his villager. And then he sent him over here to try and wall Teal, but that gets snuffed out as well. So that little cheeky play of his did get snuffed out and did get stopped. And I'm going to break the wall here in a second with my units. But really good play call. Had he got us all walled off, and Blue is able to put a wall straight through the middle, like I said earlier, this would be a completely different game right now. It would be heavily in favor of our opposers right now. As you can see, they're going double TC. This is very standard for most of these civs and most of these playstyles in the game. Nothing wrong with it, but like I said, I'm going to stick to the 1 TC and just focus aggression. I'm going to bash down this wall now, let my units be able to get back out into the mainland. Purple's coming in here with a push. He's going to try and stop this aggression and this map control that we got right now. A lot of pikemen, which definitely is the play call, but he should have put archers in the background. If he had put archers in the background of this army, it'd be a much different story here. But he's going to have both of our civs. I come here in the flank. Really good flank by me here. Misclicked on that, or mistimed that ability of hers, but that's okay because we're going to pretty much clean up this advancement. You can see Blue tries to come in behind his teammate Purple to finish this wall. They really want to get this wall done. They're really emphasizing getting these walls and defenses set up to try and control their end of this middle map. But Blue, again, unfortunately, is going to lose these villagers, and this is going to be really hurtful to him. Because even though he's double TC and he's definitely able to pump out villagers, losing this much villagers to just trying to get a single wall through the middle belt is really going to hurt you a lot. Because as you can see, he still doesn't have any military. Like, he's basically just using villagers to try and get this wall built, but he has no military made yet. And this is really, really going to be hurting him. Because me, Scion, and Yellow, who has now also broke through that wall and is now breaking through this middle wall, we all have armies. Right now, Purple is the only one who has an army, and after losing his army now twice, he's down to hardly anything. Pink, still, because of that early game aggression, and we hurt a lot of villagers. We got a lot of villager kills there. And you can see he went for the double TC as well, so he's trying to go for the boom. No military. Still has his wall opened up here. So I would say at this point in the game, it's starting to look good for us now. It's starting to look really good because we've got strong map control. As you can see, I'm going to be aging up here soon. Or I already did. Okay, I already aged up. So now I'm going to be making monks. And I'm going to be going out and getting these relics, which is exactly how you want to play this map. It's all about controlling this middle of the map, getting those relics, because there's not strong trade on this map. So getting those relics really helps your gold production, because once you run out of all the gold in the background, unless you somehow have made it to where you can trade, you're going to be running out of gold very fast. And for a nation like me, who focuses on Royal Knights, it's imperative that I have gold income throughout the match. This is a very ballsy move here by Blue. No military backing up this keep. I'm going to snuff it out pretty quickly here. And yeah, he just deletes it because he knows he just messed up right there big time. Losing another like 5 vills. I mean, Blue's vill count, we can take a look here. Yeah, he's sitting at 59, and he's double TC, mind you. And he's been double TC for a minute. I'm single TC, and I'm at 55. Yeah, now he's at 47. So yeah, I mean, you can see the aggression, the single TC aggression is paying off right now big time. Purple is doing good. He's got 76. Pink's really struggling. He's double TC and he's only got 35, so he's really struggling right now. And my teammates, 55, 55, 57. So yeah, I don't think my teammates, did they go double TC? No, it doesn't look like they did. Nope, so we all three went single TC, and you can kind of see where, if you play this early aggression right off the single TC, you can beat the double TC meta in this game. Like, it is definitely doable, as we're showing you right now. Now I'm building a wall straight through the middle. Now that I'm confident in the control that we have within the middle of the map, now I'm building a wall straight past his, and I'm going to wall off this entire middle lane. You can see he's going with the elephants here, Blue is. I don't think this is the move, to be honest, because elephants are so expensive. And unless you have a composition, a military composition to back them up, they're just a super expensive unit that's just going to get focused down really fast, and you're not going to really do a whole lot with them, to be honest. You need stuff in the background. You need something that's going to counter what's going to flood these, which a lot of times they're just going to get rushed by cavalry, or they're going to get rushed by spearmen. So what you can do to support them is do like spearmen archers. But yeah, I would say definitely not the move. You could build a lot more units for the price that it costs just one of those elephants. So right now you can see we're just getting set up in the middle here. We're getting the relics taken back to our monasteries. Still single TC. I haven't gone second TC. I definitely could here if I wanted to. But I'm just going to keep playing this aggression. I'm going to keep pumping out units. Keep taking control of the middle of this map. You can see yellow's coming in here with the rams, getting ready to break into purple. So you can just see how this match has totally shifted in our favor now. Speed things up here just a little bit. I'm going to get this wall finished here. He's going to try and stop it. He almost does. But I come in here with my units. Very good call here on the Mangonel, though. That's going to really do some damage. Really good call with putting his Janissary units on the wall. That gives them a huge buff. And they're already a strong ranged unit. So getting them on that wall is just, once they get that buff, they're just insane. And he made pretty quick work of my army there. I backed out what I could of it. I did get the wall complete, though. That was really what I was going for. I only lost 2 villagers. So big win here for us as far as this wall goes. Purple is going to try and make a move here. Mangonel's not really going to be able to siege down this wall quick enough, though. So I think what he's really trying to do is just push up. And he's going to get this keep made, and he's going to let this keep siege down our wall, I believe is what he's going to go for here. I do see this, and I do recognize that it looks like this is going to be a pretty hot spot for fighting on this end of the wall, seeing as pink is still just really down bad, and I could kind of tell that because we noticed that his wall wasn't getting finished or anything like that. So I go with the Red Palace, which is an insane Imperial Age up for the French, or Jeanne d'Arc, who I'm playing. And it's basically a keep that gets the Arbalist, the really strong archers for this Civ, gets those emplacements instead of arrows. So as you're going to see throughout this match, it absolutely decimates units. Like, this is a very, very strong defensive structure. So I'm going to put it here knowing full and well that they're going to be trying to push through right here. We're going to have a little bit of a standoff here until they break through. He's going for a second keep. This is a strong play by him. This is the right move. Trying to push up these defenses. Just really trying to get some ground made up. Because if they do not make up some ground here, they're going to be in big trouble. Like, they cannot let us push past this point. If we get any closer, we're going to just be full on into their territory. Red Palace is going to be coming up here. I get it up, and I'm going to garrison my units, because every unit garrisoned in it gives it another Arbalist shot that it can do. I'm a little slow on it. And you're going to be able to see here real quick. So I just garrisoned him in it. Now watch how quick this sieges down his keep. Mind you, this is no upgrades in it yet. Just absolutely wrecking his keep. And all it's shooting is Arbalist. That's not even a siege weapon. That's just Arbalist. This is an extremely strong defensive structure. I'm telling you. It is one of the best keeps in the game. Outside of, like, maybe the English keeps. Like the, I think it's like the Berkshire or whatever it's called. The one with, like, the 15 tile range. That one's probably the best keep in the game just because of the amount of range it gets. But as you can see, this thing is just absolutely disgusting. I have no upgrades on it. And it just destroys his keep in, like, a minute. And you're going to see they're going to try and use this as their funnel to push into our area. And this keep is just going to do absolute wonders for us. As you can see, I'm coming in here. We don't have a lot of sight on what's going on in this area right now. I figured Blue would be trying to push up keeps as well. So I wanted to try and get some line of sight, but as you can tell, he's got his keep here. He's got Mangonel set up, and I knew he had those Janissary units ready in the background. So I didn't want to just full send quite yet, as we were still setting up this middle lane here. I'm moving up production for me. As it stands, though, we have a strong foothold here in the middle. We definitely got the majority of the land. We can take a look here in the background for our enemies. Strong economy's going, definitely. As I suspected, like I said, I knew Blue would be trying to push up keeps here. I knew that. That's why I wanted to scout in, but I didn't get quite far enough in to see it, snuff it out right away, but we'll see it soon enough. As you can see here, Purple's coming up, and you can really just see this keep put in work. It's just absolutely melting his units before they even get within range to do anything to it. I would say fighting under this keep is the worst idea you could do. You would theoretically, in theory, the best course of action would be to use Krebs, stay out of its range of sight. And me, Teal, and Yellow just have pretty decent sized armies up here, so we quickly stomped Purple, who was pushing by himself. Blue's still getting his army ready, and Pink's over here. Got a little bit of military. He's starting to push up the Elizabeth Palace. Very good defensive. I think it's his Imperial Age up. It's a castle. Very, very good idea there. And he's going to finally get that wall finish now, 26 minutes into the match. But really not a whole lot of support coming out of here for Pink to his teammates. You can imagine this will be very frustrating being on the other end of this. Because purple and blue are effectively fighting all three of our armies. As you can see, we had a nice little engagement there. They're going to keep trying to funnel through here, and this is going to be a big issue because this keep is just going to absolutely decimate anything that comes through here. He does have the Treb up. It gets snuffed out pretty quick, destroyed. Okay, I think that was a Treb shot that just came out of pink over, or purple. Yep, so there's the right play call right here. That's definitely the play call, and I imagine he made it out of his Imperial armory here. You can make them for free. So I would definitely just keep pumping those out, and I believe he's got another one coming up here. We'll take a look. My goodness, those take forever to come out of there. Oh, he might be pop cap. I bet that's what that is. But regardless, this is the right play call. Like I said, if you want to take this keep out, just use Trebs. It's your best play call. I would say if nobody's garrisoned in it, you could rush it and take it out pretty easy. Because it only gets like 2 Arbalest shots. But if it's got full units garrisoned in it, like I still have, good luck. That's all I can say. Janissary units with the cavalry is the right composition call here. I like this. That will definitely take me out pretty quick. Problem is he keeps getting in with the range of this, and I keep trying to bait him into it because I know this thing's just going to absolutely destroy anything that gets within range. So as you can see, I'm going to just keep baiting him in here. Those Janissaries are definitely putting in work though. My hero is just absolutely tanking though, now that she's on her 3rd age up or upgrade, whatever you would call it. I popped the AoE ability there, clean him up, and we're going to back up now. Going to rebolster my numbers as far as my Royal Cav goes. That's really the bulk of the army for this nation, is you're going to be focusing these Royal Cavs, or Royal Knights. Scion's getting in a nice position here. He did wipe Blue's keeps up here, which is huge. So as you can see, it's kind of back and forth right now. We're kind of just holding our ground, and any little push-up they try and make to gain any territory or land, we just pretty much stomp it out pretty quick. And this is why I said earlier, guys, in the early game, this is why that early aggression is paying off now for us. Because we have very strong foothold here in the middle of the map, and they are still playing out of their just little pockets of territories, which is fine. You can definitely push out of these, but it's going to be very difficult for him now. Especially because Pink's here really not doing much. We have yet to see him in the fight yet. So it's really a 2v3 right now. Blue is still going for this elephant composition for his army. I guess elephant siege, not a bad idea. Because those elephants can sit up there and tank the front line for a while and really let your mangonels do the damage. So it's not a bad composition he's got going here. I just don't think it's enough. That's the problem. It's just, there's not enough here. Purple is still pumping out units. He's got his military schools pumping out free units for him. He's got the Metars now, which is a very good play call because those buff your units. Yellow is sieging here for us, kind of breaking open that wall, making a little wider entry for us. I do notice they're trying to trade here, which is extremely ballsy. So I try to get this outpost up, but as you're going to see here, it gets snuffed out and destroyed. But I did want to put an outpost here and upgrade it with the cannon emplacement to try and take out that trade and prevent that from happening. Try and make a push here into purple now that yellow's opened it up for me a little bit. But he's got a really good composition for his military. He's got heavy cavalry, the Metars in the background giving those buffs, and the Janissaries. Ottomans just have a very, very, very good unit composition for their armies. As you can see, it makes pretty quick work of me, but my teammates are here to support me. Teal is now having to fight on 2 fronts here. He was helping me out. Now he's got to drop back and take out Dark Blue. Yellow does push in here with me. Just keeping that forward momentum going. You can see this composition for Dark Blue really paying off right now, like I said. But once those elephants go down, he's going to be in trouble. All my knights are dead, so I'm going to drop my archers back. I believe they get pretty much decimated right here. Yup. But I did bait him into range of this, and as you can see, it's just absolutely melting anything. Anything and everything, man. I'm telling you, there is nothing that counts as other than Krebs. Okay, so now I know that he has to remake his army. He doesn't have enough production, so I'm going to go for his Trebs now. As he was trying to Treb this a little bit, but I snuffed it out pretty quick here. And we're going to just go right past his production, and we're going to go straight for his economy. This is 100% the right play call here, as this is going to pretty much effectively stop him in his tracks. And what I'm really looking for is his houses. As you can see, I'm going to start finding them here pretty quick. Once I see this, I'm going to rally my troops onto his houses, and that's going to pop cap him, and he's not going to be able to create units anymore. And it's pretty much going to stop him dead in his tracks here in a second. You're going to see him slow down very fast here after I get these houses. We still got a good fight going up here at Dark Blue. Pink, unfortunately, is yet to be seen. I mean, this is really all he has for a military at the moment. Not looking the greatest. He really should just be focusing on coming in with the flank. He could get a really nice flank here on this fight. Or he could siege down right here and then start coming through and try and take out some of these keeps. But as you can see, he's kind of just staying put, playing the defense game. Still kind of booming. Definitely not the right play call, though. As you can see, his teammates could really use his help right now. I'm deep in purple. I'm just absolutely dropping every house I can find right now. Purple is again trying to build another keep, trying to push up his line. Every inch counts. I understand that. But most of these attempts are going to be to no avail because we're just going to keep snuffing them out. Yellow's got the Trebs here just ready on deck. He sees it going down, and he's going to put a stop to it pretty quick. All the while, like I said, I'm deep in purple, still taking out these houses. Dark Blue slowly building up his numbers again. Like I said, guys, these elephants, they're good units, don't get me wrong. But they're so expensive, and it takes so long to produce masses of them, that you're better off just making a normal military composition. Going with like a man-at-arms archers, or spearmen archers. It's just, in this instance right now, when you just don't have map control, trying to take the time to make these is just not the move. I got another wave coming in here. Now we're on 2 sides of Purple's base. It's really not looking good for Purple. Like I said, I've destroyed most of his houses. Now I'm snuffing out his villagers. I know he's going to need wood to build more houses, so I go for the wood line. Easy, easy harassment. He wasn't able to make hardly any military because he's pop capped now. He did get a great bombard out. But if my cavalry see that, we're going to make quick work of it. Blue trying to make a push up here again. So as you can see, it's been pretty back and forth most of this match, but now we're really starting to make gains because now we're getting into pretty much the strongest player at the moment, which was Purple. And I kind of suspected that, and that's why I wanted to focus Purple, get the strongest player out. I noticed Pink hadn't even joined a single fight yet, so I knew that he must just be sitting back doing whatever. So I knew he wasn't a big issue right now. out this keep. Unfortunately, he's not going to get this finished. That's another, what, 850, 900-ish stone gone down the drain again. He's got to be hurting on resources. I mean, let's take a look here. Yeah, he's sitting at 91 stone, 20 gold, down to 26 villagers. It's not looking good for purple right now. Blue does come in with a nice flank here. I like this. He was trying everything he could to help his boy. Definitely the right play call. He's getting good hits on this siege. Teal is coming in on that flank to flank his flank. Flank his flank. That does sound a little funny, but that's what's happening right now. Longinel's getting good damage there on the Elefantes. He's trying to push up more. I mean, he is producing, you know, okay. Like, it's decently quick, but just not quick enough. He does got the treb now, though. It looks like he trebbed down our wall here. Trying to get another angle of attack, maybe, to try and get into our keeps and try and get into our territory. I would like to see their line of sight real quick, what they have. So, okay, so they know we have these keeps, but they don't know that we have any production. But I'm imagining they suspect we have production right there. Purple is just pretty much out of this game. So if pink doesn't show up here real soon, it's looking like it's going to be GG's for these guys. He also hasn't managed to get any villagers over to his boy to try and rebuild his territory. And seeing as how much map control we have on their front doorstep now, he probably is not going to be able to get any villagers over there. If he does, not very many, and it's just, he's not going to be able to build up quick enough. He's really just relying on these military schools to produce free units at this point, but it's just not going to be enough. Janissaries do a lot of damage to these knights, but unfortunately, once enough of these knights just get up on them, it's just sayonara. He is doing a good job fighting under his keep here. That keep is definitely melting my units. I am now focusing his production, seeing as I've pretty much stopped all his economy. Pink still just chilling back in his cozy little territory. Dark blue contemplating what he's doing with life at this moment. Contemplating if he still wants to carry on with this battle. Contemplating if he still wants to battle for glory. I imagine the team chat on that end probably was pretty interesting. If I was purple, I'd be pretty frustrated right now with pink, to be fair. And I'm not hating on anybody. I know we're all at different levels in this game and everything like that. I get that 100%. But common sense should definitely tell you should be up here helping your boys. Alright, we're going to speed it up a little bit here. Might get a little crazy with the noises. Okay, so Pink has finally made his appearance here. First appearance by Pink. We're going to see how this goes. He has a decent composition for his units. Gilded Archers, Hearted Spearmen, Gilded Knight. I mean, it's decent, but it's just not enough. It really isn't. I think Dark Blue is going to make it another. Oh! Purple is getting his vills out. He gets 2 vills out of there. Oh my goodness. What a guy. Those 2 vills should definitely be counting our blessings. I don't know how they made it out of this mess. Dark Blue coming in behind again, trying to help his boy out, Purple. Pink's just got his nice army here, cozied up along this mountain line, ridge line. Teal is ready to start making his appearance here over at Pink's base. This is a very good defensive structure, but if he doesn't have upgrades on it, no units garrisoning in it, it's really not going to do a whole lot. Pink coming in here on the flank, fighting under his keep, doing a good job with that. Unfortunately, I don't know if his units are upgraded or what, but they are getting absolutely just laid out. Those gilded men-at-arms are going to be just super weak against those cav. He did a good job. He did kill all the cav. But Teal's going to come out victorious on that fight. I am coming in behind here. I'm flanking the flank now. That seems to be a reoccurring theme within this match for sure. Rather than focus on this army over here, I'm just going to keep going for production. I know they're in there because they just took out my group, so I'm going to try and stay away from them. I don't really want to take that fight right now. I'd rather just do as much damage, kind of finishing off purple here, making sure that there's no chance of recovery. Purple's 2 villagers that did make it out are definitely contemplating life at the moment. They're really struggling to find the courage to carry on. Purple's just got units standing here. Yeah, I think Purple's fist may have went through the monitor. Okay, so this is interesting. Pink has a battering ram army pulling up. About 20 minutes too late, but nonetheless, he's making the attempt. So I'll definitely give him points for that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely got quite the rams coming up. We'll see how this plays out in his favor here. I'm not sure why he's just driving him around the army, but you know what? Okay, he gets the wall down. Now can he get the key? The hole has been made. Quickly losing rams. Oh my goodness, but he's got mad production for rams. Oh my gosh, Pink has ram production on maximum potential right now. Okay, he is really just all-inning with the rams. Homie said the military wasn't working, so yeah, we're just going straight ram rush here. Honestly, I'm vibing with it. It looks like he may get this key. Oh, yellow's pulling up. This isn't looking too good. Got me pulling up as well. Oh, this is, oh no. Oh no. Oh, the horror. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh, these poor rams. Oh, they're just still coming, bro. Oh, my gosh, he's so committed. Oh, my God. Hey, where was this play 20 minutes ago? This would have been a nasty little play, I'm not going to lie. Dark Blue definitely not pulling up to help his boy Pink, as you know, there's probably some beef going on over there on that side of the field. We are about to make entry into his territory. He's got the Rams on the ready. Ram defense force is ready to pull up. And he's just going to walk them right in to the massive stadium right now. Oh my goodness. Oh, this hurts. Oh my goodness. Are they going to thread the needle? Oh, those Mangonels are going to make quick work. I think that is going to be about all she wrote for the ram push here. Brilliant idea. Like I said, just about 25 minutes too late, I think. Dark blue could care less. Purple has pretty much been wiped off the face of this earth. Oh, okay. Blue said, you know, on second thought, pink, let me come help. Coming in for the big flank Rooney here. It is snuffed out pretty quickly. Very good micro on Teal's part here. Somehow, Elizabeth's Palace is hanging in there. Not much longer. And there she goes. Frontline defenses have been squandered. Looks like he's going to make a rush here with some villagers. Send them into the front lines. Bless their souls. For the Emperor, right? Get that heat made. Repair, repair, repair. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Lord. We got the white flag raised by blue and purple. They said, Pink, you're on your own from here on out, buddy. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Pink's going with archers. It's looking pretty helpless at this point. Speed up here a little bit. Oh, let the sieging commence. That's just beautiful. Yeah, she's not looking too good. It's gonna be GG's right there. Again with the Rams, he really enjoys those units. Unfortunately, those units do not enjoy what's coming at him. Quickly snuffed out, destroyed. Still pumping them out though. Just full send mode on right now. And that's all she wrote there. So yeah, as you guys can see, that is the importance of early game rushing. I was on a single TC, I believe, that entire match. Yep, single TC that entire match. So you do not have to go multiple TC. You really don't. If you can play the aggression well enough and get that map control quick enough and get some Vil kills and just really slow down your opponents, you can win off the 1 TC. I really do enjoy that map. That is probably one of my favorite DLC maps to play right now. It's the Turtle Ridge map for you guys that are wondering. But yeah, that's going to do it for the video here today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my commentary. All the comments are much appreciated. I love interacting with you guys. I love interacting with the community. I love suggestions. I love criticism. Whatever you guys have for me, I want to hear it. So let me know in the comments. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Do be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. But this is VG Infection, signing off.